the office ghost. Something's in the kitchen. Kenny Brown put out food for his dog Lola on the kitchen floor, just like he did every night. But this particular night, Lola was absolutely terrified of something in the kitchen, something that Kenny couldn't see.
Something really weird is happening. See? She wants to eat. Her food bowl is in there. She's too paranoid to go in there.
In the video, Lola can be seen approaching the doorway of the kitchen several times, but afraid to enter. Kenny is amused by the whole incident and even goes over to film inside the kitchen to show that there is absolutely nothing strange inside.
And then when I go in the kitchen, there's nothing there. So, what's the matter with the dog?
At one point, the dog just seems to give up on her dinner, unwilling to face whatever's in the kitchen. She simply lays in her bed.
You're not hungry? Is that ghost in this house freaking you out? See, what are you looking at? You're afraid to look over there. That's weird.
Eventually, Lola builds up the nerve to quickly grab a bite of her food. But she then backs out as if frightened by something approaching her. Eventually, Kenny concludes that the dog is just weird.
Oh, we have the weirdest dog in the world.
Keeping in mind that dogs can see ultraviolet light well beyond human vision, you have to wonder what Lola was so scared of in that kitchen. Disturbing footage. A man's young daughter began to complain to him that something in their new house was bothering her while she tried to play. But when her father asked what it was disturbing her, the girl never could exactly explain. This went on for a week. Each day, the girl would complain to her dad that something just would not leave her to play in peace. In an attempt to figure out what was going on, the man sets up cameras all over their house to monitor his daughter as she plays. When he reviews the tapes, what he finds is truly frightening. tuning in. A YouTube user claimed that strange things were taking place in his home. He would hear odd sounds, bumps, and thuds at all hours of the day and night. Even more disturbing, he would often come home to find his attic door open and his 2 dogs acting strangely, both of them scared and avoiding certain rooms in the house. He decided to set up a camera to record his attic door for a few hours while he was out. He left an easy listening radio station playing in hopes that the music would soothe his 2 dogs while he was away. It didn't work.
Which brought home a Grammy earlier this year.
The video uploader says that when he returned home, he found a picture that had fallen off the wall in another room, and his 2 dogs were once again acting very nervous.
What is it?
A couple of weeks later, he returns home from work to find one of his dogs cowering under the bed for some unknown reason. He immediately grabs his camera and starts recording. He tries for 45 minutes to coax the dog out from under the bed, but no matter what he does, the dog will not emerge from its hiding spot for more than a few seconds. Strangely, his cat also seems to be a bit upset. Suddenly, he hears some odd noises coming from the attic. He decides to investigate. When he climbs the stairs to the attic, he finds that items that had originally been stacked neatly in place are now strewn on the floor. He sets his camera down to investigate, and this happens. Get Out. One of the oddest ghostly tales from YouTube is the story of Joseph Chancelmay. Joseph first posted to YouTube in 2011, making the strange claim that his apartment was haunted. But the most bizarre paranormal activity seemed to occur in his bathroom. Many nights, Joseph would wake up to the sound of his bathroom faucet being turned on, even though no one was inside.
was that? Grab a camera, guys. Pot. The hell?
So Joseph decided to set up a camera to film his bathroom sink overnight. This is what happened. Most interesting of all is that we can actually see the faucet handle turn on its own. So many times in these videos, people will ask in the comments, so if the place was haunted, why didn't he just leave? Well, that's actually what Joseph did. He left.
I got some good news. Good news is I moved to a new apartment. Bad news is I'm out of my old one. So anyways, obviously I can't film real ghost videos because I don't have a real ghost. So
Joseph Chancelmain never posted another video after his move to the new apartment. The ghost videos he recorded are still on his channel and have millions of views. So, was it all a hoax? And if it was a hoax, why would Joseph simply quit YouTube after he moved to his new apartment? Dog sees a ghost? Zach Clark is playing with his new puppy Zoe one day when the dog begins to act very strange. Zoe stares at one end of a room as if something is there, and even starts to growl, bark, and occasionally back away in fear.
What is it? What is it, Zoe?
I'm like afraid to look. There's literally nothing here. The only explanation is it's a ghost. Like seriously, there's honestly no one here. I am literally home alone right now. Look at this. What was she looking at? She keeps looking over there. Are you freaking kidding me? What the hell?
1 week later, the dog repeats the same strange behavior.
What are you barking at, Zoe? What is it, Zoe? Dude, no way, not again. What is it, Zoe? Dude, she's looking over there again. What the heck? I hope it was just the fridge turning on. She's in that same spot. Oh my gosh, you're freaking kidding me.
So, what do you think Zoe was barking at? Did the dog see something that her owner couldn't see? Zach seemed to be a little freaked out by his puppy's behavior and thought it might be a ghost. But what do you think?
What are you looking at, Zoe?
Dorm room ghost. A student at Texas A&M University claims that his dorm room was so intensely haunted that he had no choice other than to just move out. The heavy mattress seems to levitate and then falls to the floor, but there's no one in the closet. The bathroom door opens and slams shut repeatedly, but there's no one inside. So, what do you think? Is this a ghost caught on camera or an elaborate hoax? And if it's a hoax, just how did the guy pull off that levitating mattress trick? Do you believe?
This is Dalhousie Castle in Scotland. It's 800 years old. And the reason why we're here is because the place is rumoured to be haunted.
Australian reporter Helen Parker never believed in ghosts. That is, until the journalist investigated Dalhousie Castle, an 800-year-old haunted castle in Scotland. Parker was so confident that she decided to go alone into the castle's dungeon at 2 a.m. Just her and a camera.
It's now nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm down here in the dungeon. We were having dinner earlier tonight down here. And it's definitely a very, very different mood now. The rest of the castle have gone to bed. Now I should point out I'm the only one in the dungeon. Just me and my camera, and I'm facing the only doorway. So, had no signs of her tonight. But if ever you were going to see a ghost, you think it would be here.
After sitting for a while and witnessing nothing, she even starts joking about how the castle's ghost called Lady Catherine might be, quote, rubbish.
So maybe it's all just rubbish. Maybe it's all just hocus pocus. Maybe there is no such thing as ghosts whatsoever.
Then she even starts taunting the supposed spirit.
Anyway, I'm prepared to wait. Catherine. Oh, Catherine. It's creeping me out now. Okay, I get it. I'm going. Okay, Catherine, I get it. Then something moves in the dungeon, but I'm not staying to find out what it is. I'm freaking going.
Helen Parker says that during the experience, she felt, quote, an intense electrical feeling down the right side of my face and head.
Okay, I get it. I'm going. I'd like to think I'm a pretty rational person. But, and if you're interested to play back what's on that tape. The chair banging on its own with such purpose is what scared me. And an intense electric feeling down the right side of my face and head. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm shaking like a leaf. Anyway, she was probably just knocking on the chair to say hello and can you let me out of this castle? In the beginning, I'd assumed either nothing would happen here or I'd fall asleep on camera. Whatever my encounter was, it was one of the biggest frights of my life.
Invisible dinner guest. YouTube user bscotty321 was suspicious that his little sister was playing with his food every time he left the room, so he set up a camera to catch her in the act. Sure enough, she was playing with his food, but she also seemed to be talking to someone who wasn't there.
Going. Bathroom? Yep. I go poo-poo. I go poo-poo. Let's go to dinner.
As she says that's Billy's dinner to someone or something that can't be seen in the video, The silverware on the plate seems to move on its own.
Let's go to dinner. Let's go to dinner.
When you see it, a mother is sitting with her 2 daughters while they eat. Suddenly, the oldest daughter becomes very disturbed and frightened by something she can see in the other room, even though there's nothing visible in the video.
What? Don't scare me.
What?
I'm scared. It's okay.
I just turned off the lights, that's all.
The mother remains calm, questioning her daughter as to why she is scared, but she receives no answer. The younger daughter looks back, doesn't see anything, and then laughs at how her big sister is seemingly scared of nothing.
What was that? What are you doing? Oh, what, Nanny? Look at me. What are you scared of? The fish? Oh, the fish died.
What?
Angel's sleeping already. It's raining, girls.
No.
Nanny, are you almost done eating? Look at me. Look at me.
That is, until the younger girl takes a second look, and suddenly she also sees whatever frightened her older sister. Her reaction is pure terror.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. But you gotta listen to me. Turn around. Look at me. What's the matter?
The video uploader, Angel Ruiz, says that both girls claim to have seen a ghost in the other room, even though nothing strange was visible to their mother or captured on video.